Hallo alle sammen, og velkommen tilbake til Subnautica her på Spillsenteret med meg, Kristoffer. Altså, jeg er helt lost i spillet her. Jeg sitter her liksom, jeg har sånn leker foran, eller sånn utstillingsobjekter foran meg. Jeg har liksom bygd opp den plattformen der, men jeg har ingen anelse hva neste steget er. Så derfor tenkte jeg å ta episoden her til å bare, ja, nesten litt sånn bonusepisode da. Det kommer til å være en veldig spesiell episode. Jeg tror vi kaller det en bonusepisode, der altså er ikke noe planer om å gjøre noe i episoden her. Jeg har ingen anelse om hvor lang episoden her blir. Jeg skal for første gang ikke engang ha timer for meg mens jeg spiller inn i episoden. Siden det er en spesifikk ting vi skal gjennom i dag. Og det er en lista her, The Data Bank. Vi har så utrolig mye vi må gjennom her. Dette kan bli den lengste episoden så langt. Det kan bli den korteste episoden så langt. Jeg har ingen anelse. Men alt vi skal gjøre i dag, det er bare å lese gjennom den. Jeg har telefonen min attmed meg her, så at jeg kan ta notater hvis vi kommer over noe så jeg må notere ned. Og det jeg håper på, det er rett og slett å få noe svar. Hva er neste steget? Det er det jeg vil ha svar på i episoden her. Jeg sa at vi ikke kom til å gjøre noe annet, men jeg ser at altså, vi har ikke noe strøm. Så jeg må faktisk, ja, den her er inactive, ja. Inventory full. Legger vi bare dem oppi der. Tror jeg vi skal få strøm etter hvert her nå. Bare slenge den tilbake oppi der. Ja, jeg tror den skal klare seg selv. Men nå skal vi bare begynne å lese gjennom blueprints, eller lese gjennom databanken vår. Vi starter, jeg tror vi bare går del for del. Så først Advanced Series, så Blueprints, Data Downloads, Geological Data, Indigenous Lifeforms, og så Survival Package. Jeg tror vi bare gjør det sånn rett og slett. Så vi starter oppi her. Bare en ting faktisk, Alien Eggs. Skal vi lese gjennom alt? Jeg tror jeg faktisk skal lese gjennom alt, så får dere høre på min horrible engelsk gjennom hele episoden her. Så Alien Eggs. Evidence suggests that a substantial number, if not all of the local species, reproduce through egg laying. Eggs can be found resting on the seafloor, buried beneath detritus, ja, det ordet der, or even wedged into cracks in the rock. Different species likely favor different biomes as their nesting grounds. Eggs discovered in the wild are some of natural stasis, likely awaiting ideal conditions in which to hatch, or the delivery of some vital enzyme which will kickstart the process. It is impossible to calculate the species of the egg from the exterior. However, it may be possible to stimulate a hatching response if an egg is relocated to a suitable alien containment unit. Ok, det skal vi faktisk notere. Alien eggs kan klekkes i alien containment. Det er første punktet. Ok, da er den ferdig. Vi går videre til blueprints. Her er litt mer. Equipment. Air pumps. Air pumps can be used to pipe breathable air to a remote location. The base-attached air pump can be built at a compatible habitat and will source oxygen directly from the habitat's oxygen generator. The floating air pump must have access to breathable air and be floating on the water's surface. Pumps must be connected to a pipe chain to function. Okay. Jeg vet ikke helt hva vi skal bruke det til, men ok. Creature decoy. This advanced deployable is a catch-all solution for mimicking the behavior of a living creature, for purposes of scientific research or predator evasion. Vibrates, cycles air and water, and sends out randomized high-frequency sound waves to emulate a living organism. May be hand-placed or launched from compatible Cyclops submarines. Ok. Det er kult, det er kult. Short on-board battery provides limited lifespan. Ok. Attracts predators of all kinds. Nice. Det er jo litt nice. Det kan skytes ut fra Cyclops. Ok. Creature decoy kan skytes ut fra Cyclops. Nice. Ok. Handheld scanner. The essential science and survival tool. The scanner can be used to add new blueprints to memory and analyze unknown entities. It emits electromagnetic radiation in the specified direction, which is reflected by the environment and then analyzed to determine the physical makeup of the targeted object. It has 4 primary functions. Og så står det om de 4. Ok. Blueprint acquisition. Record the physical parameters of scanned technologies to add their blueprints to the PDA databank. These blueprints may then be constructed at the appropriate fabricator. The scanner is also equipped to break down damaged and otherwise useless devices into their base metals for salvage purposes. Okay. Ja. Ja. Organism analysis. Noe sånt. The scanner will attempt to match scanned organisms against the onboard database. If no match is found, then the species will be assigned an easy-to-remember name, and a new databank entry will be created. Your PDA's AI will also attempt to synthesize theories on behavioral tendencies and evolutionary origins, where possible, as well as deliver assessments on how best to approach them. Okay. Medical analysis. Noe sånt. Scanning any living organism will display basic information on their state of health on the scanner HUD. This information will be limited without access to a network database. Okay. The user may run a self-scan to determine their own physical well-being. The scanner will search for foreign bacteria and other signs of ill health, and compare with available data to provide a diagnosis. The Altera spectroscope scanner, understanding the world so you don't have to. Nice. Jeg vil anta at vi fortsatt er infected.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing, detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
Ja. Vi leser videre. Propulsion cannon. The propulsion cannon allows technicians to manipulate gravitational forces at ranges of up to 20 meters. It is commonly used in construction and mining to move materials. Yeah. Operating instructions. Pull the trigger once to lock onto and attract a single targeted object weighing less than 25 kilos. The object can now safely be retrieved from the gravitational beam. Alternatively, pull the trigger a second time to propel the object at a speed away from the device. Not recommended for use on organic subjects. Vi skjøt jo en krabbe ut av den for et par episoder siden, men ok. The prop cannon. Some species are telekinetic. For everyone else, there's Altera. Okay. Radiation suit. This suit fully protects against the effects of radiation during land, sea and space exploration. Safety rated up to 400, yeah. Cross-compatible with all AEP suit functionality. Sleek. Radiation suit. A necessary precaution in a post-mad world. Reinforced diving suit. This suit is reinforced with synthetic fibers to reduce incoming physical and thermal damage. Shock absorption reduces physical impact velocity by approximately 50%. Wow, okay. Rated for temperatures up to 70 degrees. Disclaimer, you are not invulnerable while wearing and when wearing this suit. The reinforced diving suit. Why take chances when you can take Altera? Det var slagord for alt, med andre ord. Repair tool. The repair tool can be targeted at any common device, control panels, habitat modules, radios, etc. To stitch wires and seams back together at the atomic level. All good technicians keep one of these under their pillow. Most people don't care why it works, just that it saved their life that one time. But in case you're curious, it combines scanner and fabricator technologies to determine the proper specifications for the targeted object, and then rearranges the available physical material to match the original specs. The Altera repair tool. Get your fix. Oh yes. Repulsion cannon, det har vi faktisk ikke. The repulsion cannon is a modification of the base propulsion cannon which enhances its propulsion effect at the cost of the ability to draw objects closer. Okay. It can be fabricated using a modification station and is commonly employed in self-defense and as a less than lethal firearm. Okay. Jeg vil se. Er den veldig dyr? Computerchip og 2 magnetite. Jeg tror ikke vi kommer til å lage den, faktisk. Rett og slett fordi den... Altså... Ja, vi bruker jo nesten ikke propulsion cannon, med mindre vi er borti Altera. Så, ja. Stasis rifle. The stasis rifle uses patented technology to slow time around an entity to as near as a full stop as the laws of physics will permit, essentially anchoring the target in place without affecting its internal workings. It is designed to facilitate scientific and engineering operations by expanding the window of opportunity for action in time-sensitive scenarios. Okay, the stasis rifle features an independent replaceable power cell, and the battery, well, I threw a battery, but okay. And the trigger may be held down to increase the area of effect and duration. Common applications include slowing fast-moving mechanisms such as fan belts to facilitate maintenance operations, temporarily incapacitating organisms for research purposes, navigating perilous spaces by freezing potential threats, and B, may not function correctly on larger life forms. The Altera stasis rifle. Life's fast, why not put it on pause? Så det siste på lista her. May not function correctly on larger life forms. Det vil jeg faktisk skrive ned når jeg tenker meg om. Stasis rifle funker ikke på store skapninger. Nice. Time capsule. These sturdy containers are designed to store written and photographic evidence for later retrieval, in addition to a number of small items. Time capsules are often fabricated by marooned survivors seeking either to aid those who find themselves in the same predicament in the future, or to leave evidence of their plight which may be found long after their bodies have disintegrated. Most emergency escape vehicles are equipped with a time capsule by default. Okay. Usually found in the cockpit and be jettisoned on takeoff. Altera requests time capsules be stocked with tools and resources which will aid those who may discover them in the future. Det noe vi kan finne, liksom? Det høres jo veldig kult ut. Og det neste liste, Habitat Installations. Alien Containment. Okay. Despite huge Altera-led advancements in stellar technology, exploring new worlds still has its challenges, and alien life forms are one of them. That's why we built the Alien Containment Unit. The unit is designed primarily to breed larger or more dangerous species. Okay. Technical provisions. Units must be installed in multipurpose room modules. Okay. Units may be connected between rooms stacked in a column. Units may be connected between rooms stacked in a column. Så hvis du har flere multipurpose... Ok, det må jeg skrive opp. Alien Containment kan stackes. Altså, sånn jeg forstår det, så hvis vi har flere multipurpose room rett oppå hverandre, sånn som vi hadde tidligere, da hadde vi en stige mellom. Det virker som vi kan ha alien containments mellom i stedet. Altså at det går opp flere etasjer. Det er sånn jeg tolker det i hvert fall. A hatch must be installed in order to access the unit. The base of the unit is a planter, allowing seaflora to be grown from seed. Nice. Breeding tips. Provided sufficient time and living space, organisms of the same species should mate and reproduce. Eggs inside the units which will hatch over time. Organisms raised from birth in captivity often exhibit unusually passive behavior. Ok, vil det inkludere altså sånn stalkers og sånne ting? Sånn altså hva heter det da? Liksom ja rovdyr heter det. Inkluderer det? Det vil jeg skrive på faktisk. Egg i alien containment er snille, skriver jeg bare. Kjapp og enkelt. Warnings. Environmental controls may fail if the unit is overpopulated. Infections may be transmitted faster between specimens in artificial environments. Never tap the glass. You don't know what will tap back or how hard. Okay. Aquarium er neste. The aquarium is designed to hold and sustain up to 8 small aquatic organisms and fit inside a regular multipurpose habitat room. Okay. Aquatic creatures make up 70% of all known species, making the aquarium a commonly deployed tool in many exploratory operations. It is just as often used to house livestock for later consumption, and it is to hold specimens for xeno research. An automated environment regulation system means there's no need to feed or care for your subjects. Okay. Due to its size, the regular aquarium is not rated for breeding applications, and creatures are highly unlikely to mate. Construct a full-size alien containment for this purpose. Yes. Bulkhead door. The bulkhead door is designed to separate compartments while reinforcing structural integrity with its solid titanium frame. The door can be opened and closed to seal off compartments in the event of fire or flooding, or simply for privacy. Okay. Spennende. Exterior grow bed. Advanced synthetic soils allow this grow bed to support a huge variety and quantity of alien plant life. Wait, huh? Yeah, okay, yeah. And it can be installed anywhere on land or underwater where there is space. Okay. Fabricator. Fabrication technology is the power to rearrange matter at the atomic level. It was the catalyst behind the Great Expansion and remains the backbone of the modern world. Fabricators come in all shapes and sizes, but the most common are small enough to be wall-mounted, and are used for everything from construction everyday implements to cooking dinner. It is common today for households to keep a store of generic base materials on hand for any eventuality. Okay. Floodlight. The standard issue floodlight is designed to focus a bright beam of light in a single direction, useful in all kinds of industrial and emergency operations. Functions in all known environments. Okay. Habitat Builder. Habitat Builder. The Altera handheld habitat builder has been an essential tool of xenoscientists, colonists, and emergency relief crews across 11 different transcoves for more than 50 years. Habitat modules are hermetically sealed from the outside environment, built on land, underwater, or in a vacuum. Habitats can be enhanced to become long-term homes, remote research stations, defensive outposts, and more. Quick Start Guide. Select the basis... Nummer 1. Nummer 1. Select the basic compartment from the builder menu and place it somewhere opportune. Number 2. Add a hatch to access the compartment. Number 3. Build a solar panel to power the habitat's oxygen generator. Number 4. Construct usual interior modules like radios, rechargers, and storage solutions. Primary habitat systems like oxygen generations and flood control, as well as modules like the fabricator draw power and will not function without it. Additional compartments reduce the overall hull integrity depending on the external pressure. Quick build habitats, a home far away from home. Okay. Interior grow bed, designed for use exclusively inside regulated habitat modules. The interior grow bed is more compact than the outdoor version and features a hydroponic nutrient delivery system. Modification station. Where the standard fabricator automatically rearranges raw materials to form complex devices, the mod station is able to combine complex devices to enhance their function. Most industrial vessels are fitted with a complement of equipment modifications stations, which enable engineers to adapt their tools on the fly. To conserve hard drive space, the modification station is excluded by default from most personal emergency blueprint libraries. However, extreme environments such as ocean and desert-class planets may necessitate the adaptation of basic survival tools for unanticipated applications. For this reason, access to a mod station is always recommended. Okay. Hjelpes, det er masse her. Ok. Moonpool. The Moonpool is an essential module for long-term exploration. Its primary function is as a dry dock for small vehicles such as the Seamoth and Prawnsuit. Oh yes. The large central chamber contains a pressurized pool which provides ready access to the surrounding waters, and comes as standard with equipment for racing and recharging a vehicle. When outfitted, Wait, hæ? Racing and recharging... Ja, ok, ja. When outfitted with a vehicle modification station. Okay. The moon pool can be used to build and equip vehicle upgrades. De må jeg skrive opp også. Oi!
Warning, emergency power only.
Om den har gått om igjen baki her. Ja, se meg der ja, en inactive. Den går tom fort altså.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Ok, hva var det jeg skulle skrive opp? Ja. Moonpool... Nei. Vehicle mod station for moonpool, skriver jeg. Ok. Det må vi finne en plass. Håper jeg. Ratings, dimensions 16 meters by 10 meters by 5 meters, connection point 6, habitat health strength liability at sea level -5, equivalent 4 rooms, capacity 1 seamoth/prawn suit, high power consumption. Okay. A high power consumption. Da vil jeg faktisk ta prawn-suiten ut. Stiller vi prawn-suiten her. Så svømmer vi opp igjen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Tusen takk. Så setter vi oss ned igjen. Og så fortsetter vi å lese. High power consumption. Da får vi forhåpentligvis kjappere strøm. Eller sånn mer strøm. Planters and pots. Interior planters come in a variety of configuration and allow for most plant species to be grown in small numbers for decorative and botanical use. Scanner room. This advanced habitat module can transform a small outpost into a burgeoning det ordet der, science and exploration station. A 3D display in the center of the room stores local topographical data. The system can scan for and pinpoint particular materials. Remotely controlled drones scan the area up to 500 meters in range. Wall-mounted camera feeds allow for live control of scouting drones. Upgrade console may be used to enhance the module's function. Ja. Spotlight. A permanent lighting solution developed for installation on existing habitats and facilities. Automatically rotates on a 180-degree arc. Motion sensitive, will track nearby moving objects. Draws electricity from main power. Water filtration station. Det er ikke så langt siden vi fikk opp. Veldig kult bilde. The filtration system draws water unfit for human consumption from an external source, automatically splits it into its constituent parts, and outputs consumable liquid water and salts, while disposing of any harmful byproduct. Oh wow! Biprodukter skrives med Y på engelsk, det visste jeg ikke. It can be built in any compatible habitat module, but has substantial power requirements. Yeah. The Altera water filtration system. Any liquid into pure, refreshing pH balanced water? Yes sir, any liquid. Jeg vil, apropos den, så vil jeg bare gå bort til den og ta ut vann fra den. Sånn der. Nice. Og så får vi slengt saltet oppi her. Vi har lenge siden vi har fått en radio message. Mulig vi får episoden her. Ingen anelse. Vi er jo altså langt ifra ferdig med episoden, for å si sånn. Da er vi ferdig med Habitat Installations. Da går vi til Power. Bioreactor, det er den vi har. On planets where organic matter is plentiful but sunlight is not, a reliable bioreactor will frequently prove the most efficient power solution. Okay. May be installed in any multipurpose habitat room, chemically composed organic materials, converting them into energy over time, accepts all plant matter from seeds and spores to moldly fruits and vegetables, can also process animal matter, fat, muscle, eggs, etc., and some organic waste products. Energy production is proportionate to the calories in the organic matter. The bioreactor totally organic. Apropos den. Nå reiser vi opp for ganske mye her. Jeg vil bare passe på... Ja, bare én som kan... Da gjør vi sånn der. Og så sånn der. Og så setter vi oss tilbake i stolen. Ja, nuclear reactor, den har vi ikke. Renewable energy sources will usually be sufficient for maintaining a small outpost. For everything else there's nuclear power, powered by up to 4 replaceable uranium reactor rods. Okay. Do not attempt to replace reactor rods without a full radiation suit. Do not attempt to overlock the reactor. Okay. Det vil jeg faktisk skrive ned. Nuclear reactor. Bruk radiation suit. Okay. Nuclear is ideal for energy-intensive operations such as self-sufficient colonies supporting more than 20 people, industrial outposts operating multiple docks and heavy machinery, research station housing live specimens. Okay. Solar panel. Det har vi også. Solar panel is the most prevalent power source in the galaxy, and so is no accident that the standard solar panel is the default means of powering a habitat. A power source is the requirement of habitat oxygen generators and other onboard modules. Provides limited power for small outposts and survival habitats. May be mounted on or near the habitat itself, or placed remotely and connected via power transmitters. Power rate relative to sunlight exposure. Okay. Ja. Thermal plant. Det har vi heller ikke. The first... Eller, jeg tror vi kan bygge den, men altså... Det er jo ikke akkurat noe... varme i nærheten av oss. Eller det er jo faktisk det. Kanskje vi får bygd opp en sånn her i neste episode. Det skal vi se mot. Jeg vil skrive thermal plant. Ta varme til strøm. The first rule of survival in hostile environments is to work with the resources available. If it's 800 degrees outside and you're in danger to burning to death at any moment, you may as well get some cheap, reliable energy out of it. Det kunne jeg trengt IRL også, fordi ikke om det ikke er så varmt ut. Det er jo minusgrader nå i Trøndelag, men, men strømmen blir ikke billigere for det. Converts heat energy into electricity. Always take thermometer readings before attempting installations. Core mechanisms are housed in a heat-resistant chassis, but are not impervious to extreme temperatures. The thermal power plant, it's hot. Okay. Den siste var power. Da går vi til vehicles. Cyclops, det er den vi ikke har. The Cyclops is the most popular and reliable deep-sea submersible in the galaxy. By comparison to the competition, it can be crewed by just one pilot, hence the name. Ja, Cyclops siden det er sånn syklon. Ja, ok, ja. It features 3-speed manual piloting controls and forward observation deck for precision maneuvering. Yes. Dry dock for transportation, maintenance and recharging of scouting vehicles. Så kan vi Er den så stor at den kan ha liksom prawnsuit og Seamoth i seg, liksom? Det høres litt sånn ut. Extensive storage solutions in the keel hold section. Internal and external video feeds. Nice. Onboard AI for threat detection. Extensive customization options. Okay. Advice for captains. Higher speed generate additional noise, which may attract undesired attention. Power consumption. Engine off 0. Slow 25. Standard 50. Flank 100. Det skal vi også skrive ned. Jo kjappere Cyclops, jo mer strøm. Skriver jeg bare. Silent running mode may be activated in conjunction with any speed setting to reduce noise to close to zero at a substantial additional power cost. Okay. Cyclops upgrades may be fabricated at the terminal in the engine room and installed at the neighboring panel. Ratings, top speed 8 meter i sekundet, acceleration 3 meter i sekundet, jeg tror jeg skriver feil her. 3 meter i sekundet. Power, replaceable power cells, dimension 54 meter! Ganger 14 meter, ganger 12 meter. Det er 12 meter brei! Hjelpes. Ok. Ja, da skjønner jeg det med storing av vehicles. Person 1-6. Ok. Vi er nå bare 1 på serveren. Så ja. The Cyclops does not feature habitation quarters. It is recommended the captain draw up a rota to decide who gets to sleep in the corridor each night. Okay. Automatic fire suppression, hull damage and high speeds increase fire risk. Okay. Emergency ballast. In the event of full system failure, this vehicle will sink. Okay. Neste er Mobile Vehicle Bay. The Mobile Vehicle Bay is a deployable station equipped with fabrication drones designed to construct small research and exploration vehicles from raw materials. It is a common tool in almost all industrial, scientific, and colonization operations.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Jeg merker ikke at den... Ja, ok. Selvfølgelig er det den her. Chinese potato var ikke så effektiv å ta med andre ord. Sånn, og så spiser vi den. Så setter vi oss tilbake. Hva var det nå? Ja. Neptune Escape Rocket. This blueprint set was developed at Altera at headquarters, specifically to get you off 4546B and back to the nearest phase gate. It takes into account local gravity, astronomical data, and available resources, and is piloted by AI. It may be adapted to employ whatever power source is available, but it will require a lot of it. It consists of 5 independently constructible elements. Launch platform. Floating platform provides a solid base from which to launch the rocket. Det den vi har rett der. Jeg vet ikke hvor godt det kommer til å synes på YouTube. Men hvis vi går bakover hit, så kommer det snart opp... Nei, ok. Der, Neptune. Det den som der. Men vi tar den av. Ja. Gantry, noe sånt. Provides structural support. Stage 1. Primary thrusters for reaching atmosphere. Escape velocity. Stage 2. Fuel reserve. Og stage 3. Cockpit. Features. One-person life support. Short-range communications. Adaptable power supply. Orbital shielding. Onboard time capsule. Ja, ok, det der time capsule kommer inn i bildet. Ok. Warning, onboard AI will not launch if local threats are detected. Okay. Warning, the use of alien materials to power the craft may increase its range in unpredictable ways. Sånn ion cubes og sånne ting, liksom. Ok. Prawn suit Mark 3. Ok. Her har vi jo faktisk... altså, jeg reiser meg veldig mye. Her har vi jo poster av den. Prawn suit Mark 3. Er det Mark 3 den her også? Ja, Mark 3. Nice. Prawn suit Mark 3. The pressure reactive waterproof nanosuit is a range of mechs designed to protect the pilot from extreme environments. The Mark III is the latest iteration and has so far only been rolled out by Altera for their own high-value phasegate-related operations. The suit is fully insulated from the outside environment. Powerful hydraulic limbs allow for manipulation of object and powered traversal of the environment. Okay. Rear-mounted thrusters provide maneuverability in low-gravity environments. A range of modifications are available to facilitate resource extraction and enhance exploration. Okay. The prawn suit, it's got you covered. Nice. Sea Glide. The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device designed for use in oceanic environments, capable of speeds of up to 36 kilometers per hour in standing water. Displays basic topographical data for aid in charting cave systems. Replaceable battery. Keep fingers clear of propeller. Okay. The Sea Glide. Anything that moves faster in the water is probably trying to eat you. Okay. Seamoth. The Seamoth is a one-person vehicle with an independent replaceable power cell fitted in the rear and a fully customizable design. Low-power multi-directional thrusters enable it to function equally well in sea in sea or space environments. Most long-range vessels carry at least 2 vehicles of this class to facilitate the exploration and exploitation of small astronomical bodies. However, they can also be fabricated as a standard mobile vehicle bay. Ratings: top speed 13 meters per second, acceleration 5 meters per second. Igjen står det det. Kanskje ikke skrive feil. Kanskje ble jeg sånn. Skriv i kommentarfeltet hva det betyr, eller om det skriver feil. Distance per power cell 10 kilometers. Crush depth 200 meters below sea level. Eller 300 meter i mitt tilfelle, så jeg har en sånn upgrade module som kommer nå. Upgrade module slots 4, dimensions 3 meters by 1.5 meters by 1 meter. God plass innenfor den syklopsen, som var 12 meter i bredden, med andre ord. Persons 1. Seamoth may be modified by installing upgrade modules to the access point mounted on the wing. These include increased cargo storage, den har vi. Superior power, den har vi ikke. Pressure and collision compensation, er det den depth module da, tror jeg. Enhanced sonar, og defensive capabilities. Okay. And B, these modules may only be manufactured at a moon pool outfitted with a vehicle modification station. The Seamoth, it goes anywhere but land. Så, altså, vehicle modification station, det virker som noe viktig, som noe vi må få tak i. Nå er vi faktisk ferdig med blueprints. Det er data download neste. Og hjelpes det masse submenyer her. Alien rifle, den er jo skannet inn i basen. Strong resemblance to human weapon in form. This device must have been designed with a humanoid user in mind. Whether the aliens that build this structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear. What is clear is that they considered defending this facility a necessary precaution. There is no obvious way to remove the rifle from the case. Doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. Okay. Scan data. Alien Arch. This structure into the purpose is unclear. Det er det ikke. Vi fant ut at det er transportation. Alien vent. These vents connect to an ancient piping network that... Jeg vet, det har vel lest, faktisk. Det var further research required, ja. Force field control terminal. This device matches known technologies. Ja, det her er den vi trengte templeste. Den har vi også lest gjennom. Ironcrew, den har vi lest gjennom tidligere. Orange tablet har vi lest gjennom. Purple tablet har vi lest gjennom. Terminal data. Alien data terminal. Discovered inside an alien facility, it was not possible to translate any useful information. However, scans have returned some information on the device itself. It is likely a solid-state computer, although there is no clear way to interface with it. On approach, it began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. It is likely the alien species which designed this technology evolved or genetically selected sensory apparatus to hear and understand the information being broadcast by the device and to communicate back. The mental processing power required to perform this kind of telepathy would imply the designers were considerably more psychologically developed than the common human. Okay. Further research required, selvfølgelig. This dataset appears to be a multi-dimensional schematic of some kind. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional space, it is possible to gather a basic understanding of this facility's internal workings. Construction material. The facility, unknown construction material, is identified as an ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam synthesized from off-world materials. There is no indication that it can be damaged or destroyed by available means. Power. The schematic indicates the facility was to be powered by a separate self-sustaining power plant located elsewhere on the planet. The location is not listed, but there is evidence the designers intended to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. Layout. The facility consists of the upper engineering section, where this schematic was found, and the control room, which is accessed via a security sealed elevator shaft or a separate underwater moon pool. Okay. Control. The control room in the lower section houses the only way to interface with the facility. The only known way to interface with the facility. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure or installed security measures. Ok. Det var det på Alien Data. Aurora Survivors. Her tror jeg vi kommer til å finne sånn Degazi-gjengen og sånne ting. Men her er det jo voicelogs, så vi hører på den.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Ok. Captain Log. Den må vi lese gjennom selv. Loading program. Craig McGill Simulator Rat. Size 1 player. Captain Hotdog Hollister. Map Boreal 9. Resources normal. You're exploring quiet alien backwater when the ship you arrived here in implodes. It must be the arachnid kidney poachers. Quick, what will you do? Search the crash site, farm alien plants, use a tectonic T imploder unavailable. That's just what Craig McGill would do. After foraging for some hours, you have collected a number of potentially farmable foodstuffs, which will you sustain yourself with. Stankered 3 roaches, starvol eggs. While the starvol eggs are nutritious, the life cycle of these vast space-faring creatures is much too slow to sustain a farm. Besides, their mother is extremely angry with you. Fight the starvol, apologize to the starvol, accept your fate. Craig McGill knows there's no reasoning with a mother scorned. You are not so much torn apart as swallowed whole and disintegrated. The atoms that you thought were you are gradually redistributed in service of the starvol's continued survival. Would you like to continue? No. Starten av var jo egentlig akkurat vår start. The ship you arrived in here implodes. What will you do? Ja. Life Hotel, da har vi voicelog, så da... nei, den her husker jeg at vi har hørt gjennom. Den var fra en livepod. Vi går til neste, faktisk. Den her husker jeg ikke, så den hører vi på.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Ok. Det var egentlig bare en religiøs fyr som døde. Det var hele voice-loggen, skal jeg si. Ok. Lifepod 17 crew log.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Ok, det tror jeg er den livepodden som var attmed Caves, som vi har her en plass. Der. Ja, Lifepod 17 Serendinary Cave System. Ja. Lifepod 19 Second Officer Keen's crew log. To all crew, if you are reading this, that you are following the automatic distress. Ja, den der har jeg sett. Har jeg sett den her? Ja, den har vi sett. Lifepod 2 Chief Technical Officer Use Voice log. T pluss 2 minutter. Ja, den har vi sett. Lifepod 3 crew log. Ja, den har vi sett. Lifepod 4 crew log. Den... Ja, Creature Decoy, det har vi sett. Jeg tror det er fin den analysis circuits. Ja. Ja, det var der vi fikk lekene og caps og sånne ting fra. We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it. Ja, den husker jeg også. Da lukker vi den. Codes and clues. I the facility locations. Det må vi jo faktisk sjekke da, skal du si. Vent, Disease Research Facility, depth 800 meter. Location cave system with extensive fossil record, southwest of enforcement platform. Vi har jo funnet en cave som har extensive fossil record. Jeg skriver opp i notatene mine. Lenge siden vi har skrevet opp noe, men jeg skriver opp Alien Facility Locations, så at vi husker, og så skriver jeg Codes and Clues, at den er der. Codes and Clues. Så husker vi at vi må fære inn på den her og se. 1200 meter på den andre. Den har vi ikke. Nei, den kan vi ikke nå ned til. Men jeg ser her. In the event of an outbreak, quarantine producers will be automatically enforced with immediate effect. The quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. Det er det som skjedde med... nå har jeg glemt hva det skipet hett. Men ja, det er skipet som kom for å... Ja, Sunbeam! Det er skipet som kom for å redde oss. Det er det som skjedde med det, selvfølgelig. Captain Quarters, det er den koden. Lab Access, det er kode. Lifepodden her, dem har vi vært på. Ja. Note to self. So here we are finally in open space. Ja, det er cargo bay code. Og det er cabin 1 code. Det har vi vært på. Så da, the Gazi survivors. Det her er mange. Okay. Aurora Extraordinary Mission Orders. Det er sånn ok. Mission Search and Rescue. Target the crew of the Mongolian vessel Degasi. Last known position, vicinity of planet 4546b, Ariadne Arm. Contact Mongolian emissary Yoki Kasar, Aurora passenger quarters. Mission brief. A Mongolian vessel, the Degasi, disappeared almost a decade ago, carrying with it a high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Kasar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degasi crew members, without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around 4546b, Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring the ship within range of the Degasi's last known positions. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora cargo package for this mission. Degasi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message. Så, hvis jeg forstår det her rett, mission til Aurora-skipet, det var å komme seg frem til Degasi-crewet, altså Bart, Paul og Maddie, tror jeg det siste het. Degasi crew manifest Bart Toggle. Det har jeg lest gjennom. Men Paul Torgle har jeg ikke lest gjennom. Chief of Torgle Corp, Captain of the Degasi. Status lost in space near planet 4546b at the time of disappearance 79. Paul Torgle and his crew fell out of contact with Mongolian authorities close to a decade ago. The Torgles were a resourceful and powerful clan, and the ship was well equipped so their survival is considered likely. However, multiple vessels passing through the system have since attempted to trace the ship to no effect. It is hoped the Aurora's superior scanning suit can do better. Made majority shareholder in Torgle Corp by his mother upon her retirement. Interaction with Altera limited to infrequent chartered munitions deliveries. Beneficiary of life extension technologies. Accompanied by his only child, Bart, heir to the Torgle Corporations. Og han var 19. Så vil si at han var 60 når han ble født. Ok. Jeg skal ikke stille spørsmål. Emissary Kasar reports Torgle often traveled with a skeleton crew and was known for making rash but profitable decisions. Inadequate systems maintenance or straying from its planned route may account for the ship's disappearance. Okay. Ja, det her har vi sett. Det her var dere som snakket om enabled glass og sånne ting, det har vi sett. Return from the deep. Satellite amounts. Ja, det har vi sett. Ja, det har vi sett. Det ganske så godt som bekrefter at Margaret, hva du vet, og Paul er død. Margaret and her father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Så jeg tror de er døde. Paul, this island is God-sent. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food. Ja, den der har vi sett. Ja, den har vi sett. Den har vi sett. Ja, den har vi sett. Ja, det der er den som sa 500 meter. Eller sånn, ja. Jeg husker den der. Please stop signing this mistake. Ja, den har jeg jo sett. Meida var det, ikke Maddie. Ja, den har vi sett. Den har vi sett. Ja, den har vi også sett. Den har vi sett. Ja, den har vi sett. Ja, den har vi også sett. Det var nede i den basen med blacksprutene, skal du se. Da kan vi ta vekk den. Operations log. Den har vi sett. Blackbox data. Den har vi ikke lest gjennom. Den fikk vi i forrige episode. Per episode siden. Jeg tror det var 2 episoder siden. Ok, Aurora Blackbox data. Initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altera listening boy, noe sånt. Via long range comm relay. Impact detected. Lifepod base on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communications compromised. Emergency evacuations initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Lifepods 0125 launched successfully. Ja, Lifepod 1 til 25. Ok. Så det finnes 25 lifepods. Entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registers. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency bounce backs received from 8 lifepods on planet's surface. Human life signs detected over long range at T+8 hours. 1. Det er vel meg da, med andre ord. Personnel unaccounted for, non-essential systems. Maintenance Chief Riley Robinson. Altera HQ rescue solution received at T+8 hours. High priority terminal in captain quarters, yes. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13 hours. Okay. Drive core shielding breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell, which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiations to the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a full charge repair tool. Okay. Fix Aurora Drive Core Reach. Skriver jeg ned i notatene. Det kan vi tydeligvis gjøre. Det tror jeg vi skal se på neste episode, faktisk. VR Suit Log. Desert Island Drama Rat. VR AT. Virtual Reality AT. Litt usikker på AT, hva det står for. Size 3 players, resources normal, spawning players on beach. Player 1 has been washed away by an unusually high tide. Player 2 has traded a coconut with player 3 for 10 credits. Player 3 has planted a coconut. Players are getting hungry. Player 3 has grown a coconut 3. Player 3 has eaten a coconut. Player 3 is no longer hungry. Player 3 has traded a coconut with player 2 for 30 credits. Player 3 er smart, med andre ord. Kjøper en coconut for 10, planter et coconut-tre og trader for 30 credits. Player 2 has eaten a coconut but is still hungry. Player 3 has traded a coconut with player 2 in exchange for building a tent. Player 3 is sleeping inside the tent. Player 2 is cold. Night falls. A passing ship is offering trading. Player 2 has traded 30 credits for a musket. Player 3 has been shot twice in the head while sleeping. Player 2 wins. Player 2 has died from cold and starvation. Wow, ok. For en spillog. Public documents. Altera owns pamphlet. Charity is an archaic concept which the realism of today's Alterans has rendered obsolete. We understand that we are each responsible for ourselves, but the best way to get the most of ourselves is to work together with Altera. The implication of this reasoning is clear. If someone is in need, they must find a way to be needed. Okay. Altera Olms is a training academy for those that need to be needed. We're not a charity because we don't ask for handouts. We prefer to think ourselves as a philanthropic, beneficent facilitation service, promoting synergy between employer and workforce. Altera Olms operates on a lottery system. By investing any number of credits, you will be entered into a prize draw. Larger investments yield higher chances of winning. Your credits will go towards training unskilled colonists in vital tasks such as maintenance and interpersonal skills. The colonists receive this training voluntarily and free of charge on condition of a minimum contract with one of our investors on completion of their training. Okay. Altera launches the Aurora. Facekit announced for the Ariadne arm. Altera launches the Aurora. The furthest reaches of inhabited space are due to expand, as Altera Corp launches a newly constructed capital ship carrying a facegate bound for the Ariadne arm. The Aurora will travel from a space dock on the edge of Altera space, making hundreds of consecutive facegate jumps through 9 different Transgov authorities, and arrive on the far side of the Ariadne arm in 3 months' time. From there, the command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final facegate, arriving in the next solar system approximately 18 months later. The elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project on the new Facegate, a multi-trillion credit investment in the absence of existing infrastructure in the region. The vessel is equipped with advanced thermal and nuclear power facilities. Altera Corp currently operates 9% of all Facegates in the galaxy. If the Aurora's mission is successful, Altera will have outmaneuvered a cable of Mongolian corporations operating a range of outposts and mines in the region. Så Altera mot Mongolia, skal jeg si, er det som basically USA mot Russland kalde krigen? Ok. Relationship, contract, legal recording. Den her kan jeg ikke huske, så vi hører gjennom den.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try.
Never mind, jeg husker den der. Det er bare et par som slår opp. Ja. Ja, ikke sant. Relationship, contract, legal recording, ja. Responsible autonomous relationships. Forward by Jenny Eckhart. All the good things in life are commodities. We trade love just as we buy and sell stock. We engage in human relationships when there is a fair exchange of value, support, motivation, affection. Nothing good is ever free. If every physical good in the Federation came from a single supplier, it would constitute a dangerous monopoly. Personal relationships are the same. It is important for people to get what they need from multiple sources. If a person finds a better source of the goods they require, they are not wronging their original supplier by changing their purchasing agreements. If one member of the relationship should feel threatened or jealous, they must look at their own business model and ask whether it is performing competitively. There is always room for improvement. Today's menu, det tror jeg vi har lest gjennom. Ja. Jeg mener på at vi har lest om den her. Okay. Transcode Profile. Altera Corp. One of the largest suppliers in spacefaring technologies and consumer electronics in the Federation. The official supplier of the TSF. Consistently ranked amongst the galaxy's best employers. Began life as a defense manufacturer and in the mid-22nd century. Ok, så 2100 og noe, med andre ord. Altså året. National motto, get what you deserve. Although most transcoves can trace their roots back to Earth, Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough. Altera, selvfølgelig. Ja, okay, ja. It's the only one brazen enough to take this name. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce, and making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Altera's threat to cease trade was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of hostilities and the signaling of the Charter. Free enterprise within Altera space is encouraged, but competition is tight, and all goods exported off-world must be Altera branded. Profitable businesses are bought out by the state. Owners ascending to the board of directors, well-known Altera technologies like the Cyclops submersible originated with such private enterprises. Despite superficial similarities to national governments, the corporation lawyers have always maintained that it has no legal obligation to its employees, but voluntarily elects to take on the roles, usually served by a democratically elected government. This claim has not yet been tested in Federation courts. To til på denne lista her. Transcope Profile Mongolian Independent States. When the hostilities of the expansion ceased, the tactical value of the hard-to-reach colony systems on the edge of the China territories plummeted. Recouping from the war, the central government left them to starve. The system in question declared independence, claiming their infrastructure as their own, and their intent to become self-sufficient. Today, the Mongolian state is seen as a relatively minor power on the on the outskirts of colonized space, yet it remains one of the fastest expanding transgovs in the galaxy. Mongolian societies inherited their technologies from the Chinese, but they incorporated the customs of their multicultural colony space. Non-synthetic foods remain popular. Religion is a strong component of society, but the Mongolians take a relaxed view of competing faith, but believing gods to be universally and equally flawed. Okay. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader 6? Hjelpes, det er lang! Det jeg vil jeg faktisk ikke lese opp. Skal jeg ta å si, jeg vil skumlese den. Ok, det virker ikke som det var noe særlig interessant her. Jeg bare skumleste kjapt. Geological data. 4546B environment scan. Category 3 ocean and planet. Oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere. Extensive biodiversity. Safety warnings. May support Leviathan class predators. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue unlikely. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Limestone outcrops. Okay. Ruby. A hard blood. Yes, essential for advanced fabrication. Sandstone. Scattered wreckage. Det er vel som metal salvage og sånne ting. Ja, okay. Shale outcrops. This sedimentary rock is formed from flakes of clay minerals, inside of which a rare material such as lithium can be found. Geological conditions on this planet mean it tends to be found in deeper biomes. Uraninite. Applications in nuclear power. Production of uranium reactor rods for nuclear generators. Det er det vi bruker uraninite til, eller uranite, eller uraninite, eller jubarabba til. Det er altså dem vi har her. Det er for å lage radioactive rods til nuclear reactor. Apropos strøm, jeg ser at vi er på 75, det vil si at den her er inactive. Oi, ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta de to siste også. Plante 1. og spise en. Ja. Ja, det var det. På geological data. Indigenous lifeforms. Her tror jeg vi kommer til å lære en del. Ok, coral, der er det litt. Brain coral, a permanent growing colony of microscopic... det er den som gir oss luft. Assessment air tanks are equipped to siphon oxygen from the water where possible. Yes. Coral shell plate. This variant of coral has adapted to survive in close proximity to other corals, filtering nutrients from the water and sharing them via a spore-like substance which grows around the base. Assessment. No practical applications discovered. Ok. Jeg bare leser gjennom assessment, bare for å komme litt kjapt gjennom. Coral tube samples are rich in calcium, exploitable in bleach fabrication, exploitable in computer chip fabrication. Table coral, yes, det vet vi. Tree mushroom, exploitable. Ok. Da vil jeg faktisk lese gjennom. Analysis of the large organic structures reveals a microcosm of cooperating, habitating, and competing life forms. The main trunk is a species of coral, some colonies up to 50,000 years old. The caps which line it share the caps which line it share more than in common. The caps which line it share more in common with earth fungi. Takk. Other organisms grow on the structure wherever there is space and light. Surrounding waters are dense with herbivorous life forms in the 1 mm to 10 mm range. To the extent that larger herbivores appear to have mostly abandoned the area. Okay, fauna. River Prowler, det er den der, ja. Assessment avoid, ja. Stalker. Den fikk vi skannet i forrige episode, jeg er ganske sikker på. A streamlined predator encountered in the kelp forest in... vi bare tar assessment. Stalker teeth may have applications in enabled glass fabrication, det vet vi. Deceased. Gargantuan fossil. Ja, det er den der, ja, ok. The fossilized remains of an extinct super predator. Its sheer size would have prohibited it from entering such as an enclosed space, suggesting the geography of the planet has shifted around it over time. A true apex predator. Dated at approximately 3 million years old. Ribcage measurements suggests the creature was eel-like in structure. Calculations suggests this is only the front third of the specimen. The remains now support a vibrant microcosm of life. Note there are a series of precise angular indentation on the ribcage, suggesting a third party has taken samples from the specimen at a previous time. Okay. Herbivores large. Da er vi på planteetere, andre ord. Gasopod. Assessment approach with caution, as acidic pods may be retrieved and repurposed. Det vet vi. Jeg tror vi har et par også. Jelly ray. Assessment inedible. Uspiselig med andre ord. Rabbit ray. Det er den der, ja. Inedible but harmless. Yes. Herbivore small. Bladderfish. Det er den der. Edible. Oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder and added to tanks on consumption. Ja. Membrane has application as a natural water filter. Yes. Spadefish, det er den her. Edible, yes. Leviathans, reefback leviathan. Assessment, harbor plants, small fish and metal-rich barnacles. Det vet vi. Scavenger and parasites. Asian floater. Incredible. Okay. Men de basically bare holder opp ting. Sånn øyene og sånne ting. Ja, ok. Bleeder. Det er den der. Inconvenient and unhygienic. Avoid or incapacitate. Ja, ok. Cave crawler. Necessary waste recycler. Avoid or ja. Waste recycler, det er faktisk ganske bra, skal jeg ta si. Da er vi ferdig med fauna. Da er vi over til flora. Exploitable. Det er en del. Ok. Acid mushroom. Application battery fabrications. Blood vine. Vi vet jo at blood oil hjelper også å lage bensin. Benzin, eller hva vi skal kalle det. Med sånn sett og sånne ting. Bulbo tree. Edible high water content, yes. Chinese potato, edible. Creepvine. Vital alien resource, edible. Construction applications. Ja, sin fiber mesh og lubricant og sånne ting. Ja. Creepvine seeds, vital alien resource construction application, oh yes. Gel sack, edible aerogel construction applications, ja. Lantern tree, edible in an emergency. Lantern tree, det ser litt kult ut egentlig. Veldig usikker på hvor vi har fått det, eller hvor vi har sett det, skal jeg si. Men marble melon plant. Edible high water content. Sulfur plant. Sulfur as application and construction of the repair tool. Den er vi ferdig med, skal jeg si. Den har vi laget, bare si. Fern palm. Ok. Spennende. Grub basket. Det var den vi prøvde å plante innendørs, men det funket ikke helt. Den er proteinrik da, skal sies. Wow, de spiser insekter. Ok. Jaffa cup. So it's limited only by available nutrients and space. Ming plant. Self-repairs over time. Pink cap, a land-based fungus species with harvestable spores, inedible. Speckled ratter. Okay. Voxel shrub, a pink-leafed plant with an angular appearance which grows exclusively on land. Sea. Og her har vi masse. Vi er snart ferdige da, skal det sies. Anchorpods. Yeah, once the pods attain sufficient height, they burst, releasing spores which catch the currents and Disperse around the local area. Okay. Blue palm. Cave bush. Drooping stinger. Assessment avoid. Yes. Furled papyrus. Membrane tree. Regress shell. Rogue cradle. Spotted dock leaf. Tree leech. Assessment exploitable fungal enzymes. Hva vil det si? Litt usikker der, altså. Leaches nutrients directly. After two flange jaws serves no identified purpose, may be used during a different stage of the organism's life cycle. Exploitable fungal enzymes. Huh. Spennende. Veid nettle. Ikke særlig mye der. Hva er det på? Writhing weed. Ja, rart at det ikke kommer bilder da. Da er vi faktisk ferdig med C også, som vil si at vi er ferdig med Flora, som vil si at vi er ferdig med Indigenous Lifeforms. Vi er ferdig med Data Download fra lenge siden, så vi tar faktisk den også. Da er det bare Survival Package igjen. Beklager hvis det er lyd som slår inn i bakgrunnen her nå, det er ommøblering rett over hodet på meg, skal du si, eller i etasjen over. Yes, survival checklist. Ja, altså da har vi faktisk gått gjennom absolutt alt. Nei, vent. Her var det. Two birth emergency life pod. Okay. AEP suit. Okay. Aurora ship status. Cause unknown. Evacuation data available. Unavailable, sorry. Dark matter ion drive core version 8. Manned robotics suit. Advanced scanner suit. Long range communications relay. 0.25 cubic kilometers. Storage for facegate apparatus. Accommodation for 150 people, multiple canteens serving healthy, fresh and rehydrated food, leisure facilities, including VR suit and virtual cinema. Ok. Før vi avslutter episoden, så vil jeg tilbake til Codes and Clues. Og... Nei, det var ikke Constant Clues. Nei, jeg er litt usikker på hvor det er. På sin ene notaten min var... Hva var det da? Jo, det er Fix Aurora Drive Core Breach. Der. Drive Core Shielding Breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell. Hva er drive core? Jeg skal faktisk google det. What is a drive core? On a ship. What is the drive core on a ship? Jeg er litt usikker. Det kommer egentlig ikke opp noe særlig. Veldig usikker på hva det betyr, altså. Ok, da vil jeg lukke den der, og lukke den der. De her skal vi ikke gå gjennom, i hvert fall ikke i dag, skal jeg si. Altså, jeg tror episoden her blir opp mot 2 timer. Litt usikker, så jeg tror ikke jeg kommer til å redigere den så mye. Altså, det bildet her er jo bæsj. Det kan vi fjerne. Yes. Neste episode så skal vi prøve å se på dere drive core-greien på Aurora. Vi skal se på power supplies, altså kan vi få til en... vent da, nå må jeg ned til den her der. Nei, thermal plant. Vi har ikke thermal plant. Ok. Ja, jeg tror i neste episode så tror jeg vi skal gjøre masse bort på Aurora. Siden jeg vil finne ut hvor drive core er, om det er liksom thrusterne bak hjernen mine. Og så vil jeg sjekke hva er bak Aurora, siden vi har ikke vært bak Aurora enda. Så det skal vi finne ut i neste episode, tenker jeg. Det kom ikke noe radio message. Jeg snakket om det at kanskje det kommer radio message, men det har ikke kommet noe. Det har ikke kommet noe på veldig lenge. Her har det kommet masse vann, ja, selvfølgelig. Da slenger vi saltet opp hit, as always. Vi har veldig masse vann nå. Ja. Jeg tror vi bare gir oss der, etter å ha fylt på den her igjen. Slenge inn litt sånne. Plante på nytt. Og så spise den her for litt vann. Og så gir vi oss bare der. Det ble veldig sånn, jeg skulle til å si en kosestund-episode. Der vi bare satt og, ja, snakket, tenkt, lest, bare fant ut hva verden her hvorfor vi her, og så videre. Så høres det som jeg spiller veldig sånn livets store spørsmål der, men, men ja. Jeg tenker vi gjør oss der. Like hvis du har likt videoen, det var jo litt spesiell video. Kommenter hva... Altså, jeg fant ikke så mye svar på hva vi skal gjøre videre, rett og slett. Annet enn sånn, det fiks Aurora-tingen. Men du har gjort det uten at jeg kommer på det, skal jeg si. Men, ja. Altså... gjerne like, kommenter, abonner hvis du liker det vi ser på kanalen. The Forest er i gang. Hogwarts Legacy er på lang vei, og Subnautica er på lang vei. Det kommer videoer stadig vekk. Da har vi også begynt med TikTok. Altså TikToken har begynt for lenge siden. Når dere ser den her. Men vi har en TikTok som ja, den dagen det her blir spilt inn, så er det faktisk i dag vi startet opp den TikToken. Med en video fra The Forest. Vi skal bare laste opp klipp og sånne ting på den TikToken, rett og slett. Så gjerne gå inn og følg den. Krøllalfa Spillsenteret på TikTok. Så ses vi neste episode av Subnautica. Ta vare på deg selv og andre, og ha det godt.